Hi Libra, thanks for joining me for the June of 2019 Taroscope with Animal Totem card. I'm Vickie, really the Rock and Roll Prophetess, and this is your June reading for Libra Sun, Rising, and Moon. We're going to use the Rock and Roll Tarot deck as always for the main portion of the reading, followed by a card from the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle card. These are both my own creation. I always pull an additional bonus card for my Patreon people, and this month it's going to be the J.D. Arichi Ethereal Oracle cards, which is a really cool deck. Okay, let's get started on our reading for Libra. This is a big month for everybody because it's a change of seasons. As the sun moves into Cancer, it's the solstice, which signifies the change of season. Now you, Libras, are also a cardinal sign. Whenever the sun moves into a cardinal sign, that's when we have the change of seasons. So I think it affects the cardinal signs even a little more than the other people. But it does affect everybody. I am still offering that solstice reading. It's very popular. And it's a look at it's for a limited time. And it's a look at the solstice energy as it relates specifically to you. So if you'd like, you can check that out. It's on my website and it'll be available. It's probably till the end of June. Limited time offer. Okay, Libra, here we go. You've got some people showing up. And as always, the people are not necessarily, like they're all showing up as males right here. We've got King of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. They show up as male energy in the spread, but they may be male, female, or whoever, because we're reading for so many people here. If you want a more in-depth reading, you have to get a personal reading. But the good news is that everybody is in the upright position, and I can't help but notice that there's 3 court cards. 1, 2, 3. And the 3 of Cups is here as well. 3 of Cups is the people coming together. The 3 people coming together in a time of joyous celebration and happiness. So I feel like that's the kind of the message here, you know, that there's going to be a coming together of people. Looks like it's a 3 number too. Now it might not just be 3 people. It could be 3 different companies. It could be 3 different people in like parts of the family. It could be your family, your in-laws, and then your kids' family, you know, or something like that. It could be it could be 3 different companies that are merging together. It could be a lot of things, but I get that the 3 is really strong, and I get that they're all coming together, and it's going to be in a joyous, happy way. Now, this can often signify some sort of holiday. I'm not even sure what holiday. I think Father's Day it might be, but that's not even... Is that even celebrated worldwide? I don't know that it is. Shabbat is White Sunday, Pentecost, so that would be celebrated for some people. Flag Day, that's an American thing. Father's Day, that's an American thing. Well, it's the solstice. I don't know if that's really a holiday. So I'm not seeing anything special. But it could be like some kind of a wedding. Or because there are a lot of weddings in June, or some kind of, you know, I'm picking up like this is the older generation and this is the younger generation. That's why I said maybe it's you, your in-laws, and then your kids' family. So maybe a joining of families in a marriage. Maybe the kids are graduating. It's a graduation party. Maybe it's, you know, it's some kind of birthday or something. It feels like there's this thing going on. And maybe you might have to even travel to go to it because you've got the travel card right here and it's leading right over there. I think it's very worthwhile to go. If you're kind of on the fence about, well, I don't know if I want to even go to this event, it's kind of, you know, iffy, and I'm not even sure if I really want to go or not. I would definitely say you should go. I would definitely say it's a big yes, that you should go to it, and that it's going to be really beneficial, really fun, and something really great could come of it. But there's some kind of big event, something's happening here. You have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. So new beginning in money, and Ace of Swords, it's some kind of major breakthrough. You're not going to have to stress about money anymore. So I think for some of you, you might even be stressing like, oh, I want to go to this thing, but it's going to cost me a lot of money to go. I have to sell a hotel and blah, blah, blah. Go anyway. If it's like, oh, I don't even feel like going, you know, I really don't want to go. You know, for some of you, you may make a contact there, or you may get a tip or a contact there, because there's all these people are favorable here. I think even more of the emphasis is just on taking your mind off any kind of money stress that you have going on. Just letting it go, forget about it, go out and have a little fun, and kick your heels up and enjoy yourself. And that seems to be more of the vibration. It is a time of joyous celebration. If it's nothing like any of the things I've mentioned, the graduation party, the wedding, you know, all that stuff, birthday, maybe it is a solstice celebration. And we definitely have them here, and I go every year. There's a really cool solstice thing that I go to every year. Now the Two of Pentacles can be, oh, I'm struggling with money, I'm borrowing Peter to pay Paul and all that. But since it's got this, the two, and we have these two things here, I feel for some of you, this could be two different sources of income showing up. And it could even be this. Like these are could be two different like sources of income that, excuse me for a second, that show up at the same time, you know. So maybe you're worried, and then all of a sudden you've got two like gigs I'm picking up, like part-time, or what do they call that? Side hustles. You've got two different side hustles that all of a sudden are paying off here. It does, for some of you it might just be the same thing, but it really, because this Two of Pentacles is here, really feels to me like it's two different things just showing up at the same time. Pretty cool. Okay, Libras, let's go ahead and, oh, it came out right away. I didn't even have to do much shuffling at all. It's the Hawk. The Hawk is awesome energy. It's very powerful. It's seeing what you want and going after it. Let me read what I initially wrote on this. Perched high above, you peer down on the world below. Zero in on your target, then act swiftly with a mighty force. You have the ability to soar to great heights. Well, you do. Look it all over. See the big picture. Don't get caught up in the little nitty-gritty details. Don't get caught up in stress and worry. Look at things from a higher perspective. Look at things from... I think some of you are going to just be flying. I think flying comes through really strong. I feel like you're going to take a flight. And I think for some of you, I even feel like the flight is just going to be good. Like it's just a good way to kind of clear your head and just kind of, you know, let it all go. This is a huge stress reliever, whatever it is. Many of you, this has to do with a marriage. Oh, by the way, I didn't run through who all these people might be. So this earth sign peoples, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. Water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Well, this definitely could represent the water sign as we move from that's what the solstice is. When we move from Gemini, which is an air sign, into Cancer, which is a water sign. So this could definitely be representing that time. And I feel like for many of you, it's going to be like in 1 or 2 days of that event. 1 or 2 days of the solstice, which happens on the 21st. So like within 1 or 2 days, something big could just pop for you during that time frame. This is even more... more powerful if it is happening around that time. You know, this could also be, though, there is a new moon on the 3rd, because that's a 3. There's a new moon on the 3rd in Gemini. So that could be real significant for many of you. And that Gemini energy is definitely more in harmony with you, because that's a fellow air sign. So that's a trine, or that's a harmonious energy. The air signs also, like you and Gemini, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra, you all are associated with the bird energy, the flight energy, the you know, the could be as a hawk or a bird that did show up as your animal totem for the month. That's really cool. The hawk is the top of the food chain, or real close to it. You know, there's not many birds that are going to mess with a hawk. They're pretty much the top of the food chain here. So this isn't just some flighty little thing. This is something that could be really, really powerful, changing your life, and I'm hearing changing your life forever. Yeah. Okay, Libra, so thanks so much for tuning in. Please do check out my website. I have the solstice reading, which is you know, available for a limited time. I've got all sorts of readings, reports, and books, and decks, and everything. By purchasing my wares, that all keeps this readings free. By the way, I do, besides offering this bonus card to my Patreon people, which is coming up next, I also give them a free weekly reading. It's part of the Patreon package. But if you, now I'm offering that on Gumroad, which you can find that link below. So if you want to just check out one of those and see what it's like, you can purchase them for just one at a time, and they're only a couple dollars, and it's astrology and tarot look ahead. So please do check it out. Thank you for all your support. If you want to hit subscribe, it's there. Remember, you are love and beauty incarnate. Have a great month of June and a great solstice, and I'll speak to you soon.